You know what, guys, we just wanted to congratulate you guys. Fantastic season, reaching the NCAA tournament. You know, for you players, what was that like? Is that a dream for you guys? And how would you rate your experience here in the NCAA tournament?
It was awesome. I mean, Penn State Altoona, the whole school has only made it to the NCAA 4 times, so.
And we're 2 of them.
Yeah, we're 2 of them. So,
yeah. And we were here last year, and last year we had a lot of fun, so I think we just came into the game not like caring who was on the other side, but we wanted to play our game and have fun, because like she said, we've only been here 4 times and we got 2 of them, so we wanted to make the most of that experience.
You went dancing. What have you learned from your 2 experiences? Because 2 years in a row now, like you said. What's something that you'll take from these past 2 tournaments with you?
I think just our teamwork, how we work together as a team, and we're all really close too. So I think the friendships and everything.
I think the experience is gonna be unforgettable, and our coach just kept telling us do something that you're gonna remember forever, and that just was in the back of my mind the whole game.
And our coach last year stressed that point too. She was like, this is a once in a lifetime experience, but we got to experience it twice, which was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Kind of going off of both them, you guys have already said you were here last year, you're the first team in your guys' school history to go back-to-back with these NCAA appearances. So how did last year's appearance affect how you went into training this year, practices, games, anything? How did it affect how you prepared to get to this point once again and be the first to do this?
I think we looked at it as a thing, it wasn't just gonna be given to us, we still needed to work for it. It was our goal to get back here.
And this environment is just crazy. We got to practice here yesterday, so especially for the freshmen who've never been here, getting them acclimated to that gym is crazy. Yeah.
You know, you guys, you draw Juniata. It's a really tough matchup. They've won with 92 in a row at this point. But you guys were able to stay in the match for the majority of all 3 sets you guys were in it. What were some of the matchups that you worked on neutralizing, or any game plans that you had specifically?
Well, first off, we knew how good Juniata is. There's great respect, not just from Penn State Altoona, but from the whole country for Juniata's program. We were just trying to find matchups that we could get a little bit of an advantage on. We were undersized, so we were thinking that we could, we wanted to try to set the ball closer to the net to try to challenge the block. And it worked a couple times, and but for the most part, we said, before we worry about the opponent on the other side, let's make sure we're playing our game and we're doing what helped us to be AMCC champions, and also to be 18-12, finishing at 18-12. So we were really focused on, when we gave the scouting report, we said, play our game, but keep the scouting report in the back of your mind if it presents itself.
And stressing having fun for sure, because it's a fun environment, like we said, and play our game. It's a good time.
Hometown crowd here tonight. That's just hard to beat in an NCAA tournament. That's pretty unreal. To go travel and you still have a hometown crowd following you. And Jackson and I were looking around during the game, and we mentioned, there's so much Penn State here. What does that mean to you guys to play in front of essentially a hometown crowd here in Huntington?
I think it's awesome for us to go out with our family and our friends. We have such good support systems, and even other teams come out and support us, and that's really awesome. And it's so great to have people cheering you on in a gym that's already so loud, and you hear people saying Penn State, and it's oh, that's us.
Pre-question to my next question: how many of you guys are seniors?
All of
All
us.
of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
all 4. So what advice do you guys have next year for those teams? Like you said, is these freshmen first time? What advice do you have to give to those younger class or underclassmen and those that are coming above, to keep this going, to maybe make it 3 appearances next year? What advice do you have to give to them?
I think setting goals early is really important. Last year, our #1 goal the first day of our season was winning our AMCC, getting that ring, which hadn't been done for 5, 6, 7 years before us, but it was a goal that we had, and it was a goal that we achieved. So coming back this year, we made that same goal again. In our AMCC championships, we're down 2-0. It was out of sight, but we fought back, ended up winning, reverse sweep in the gym that we were versing. So yeah, I think just setting goals early and, they wanna come back to Juniata and they should.
Make it a three-peat.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a goal to have.
I think just making, like, especially practices, like, the next upcoming years, getting 2 points better. That's what Bob always says. Get 2 points better, and eventually it'll come out in the end, and hopefully they make it back here.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind me going off script for a second here.
Absolutely, Coach.
We had so many positives from this season, and every time we talk about those positives, it starts with these 4 young ladies here. They have been such a driving force for us, and in Penn State Altoona history, they're going to take a special place in history for what they've done. But beyond that, they're great students, they're great people, they make our family proud, they make Penn State Altoona proud, and they give back, they're already giving back to the sport of volleyball. So we're very Penn State Altoona proud of these young ladies here. Thank you for a wonderful season.
Thanks, Bob.
I don't know if we can wrap it up any better.
No, that's just,
Tied it in a bow.
yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.